All right, so very quick video, but some hacks for the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 yoke is, well, let's just jump into it. So, first thing, you pop that little cover off that you bolt down, you can set a keyboard on. Not really a hack, not what I'm talking about, but I thought I'd include it. Second is A, B, Y, and X. I have all set up for my custom camera views. It's so easy when you're flying. Bonk, cool view, bonk, 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 back to where you were. Anyway, separate your throttle quadrant and your yoke. I can't say that enough. Separate them. So that way, when you're flying, you've got your throttle quadrant right here. And I use this configuration for airliners. So that's the main first one. Main second one is, if you can see, I've got my two throttles higher than my gear and my flaps. All I did was pop that off, and instead of, pushing it all the way back on, I just set it and kind of wedged it, right? Not all the way back on, but enough to where it's on there and it's sticking up with the others. So I can easily identify without looking. That, I don't know how to describe. I can't really. That hurts. Like, these aren't going anywhere. They're solid on there. They feel like they're pushed down all the way. Like, they don't wiggle, they don't move, they don't anything. Such a better way of, like, tactile feeling it when you're sitting here flying, looking at the screen. You don't have to keep looking down to try to see where you're at. I know where my flaps are. They're a different shape. I know where my gear is because it's easy to feel. When I'm coming in for approach, got gear down, flaps usually full. I got my, right here, I can rest my hand on my gear lever and just, reversers, and then back up for the reverser axis. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to throw in there. I have all my autopilot right here. So right next to throttle, going, heading mode, vertical speed, yada yada, parking brake, that kind of thing. But those are the main things. Separate your quadrant, dude. I can't explain it enough. And honestly, the little, cable that connects them, get a longer, like a 6-foot long USB-C to USB-C cable. That way you can swap it left and right and do like a CFI type configuration if you feel like doing that, or just any right seat sort of thing. I've got the flight stick here, and I purposely have long cables for each so I can flip flop them and do a CO or first officer or CFI. Sorry, but yeah, those are little tricks you can do with this guy.